Hello everyone, and welcome to part 9 of my Monster Hunter Generations playthrough. Today we're going to be doing something a little different in that we're showing off the new Prowler mode. So the Prowler mode is where you get to play as your cat instead of your hunter. There's a couple benefits to this. We're going on a gathering quest first of all to show off some of these. Now the Prowlers have unlimited stamina first of all, so they can run infinitely the entire quest if they so wish. They also can gather things faster. Alright, do we get a map? There we go. They can also gather items a lot faster than a regular hunter can. We're out here in the Jurassic Frontier, hunting down my old nemesis, the Fern. Let's see some of them over there. Hopefully this is ferns and not insect food. Nope, that's insect food. But as you can see, the feline gathers faster, the Prowler gathers faster than a hunter does, and it also doesn't have that stamina bar. Another interesting feature about the Prowler mode is that the 2 acorns that are next to the stamina bar act as lives. Ironically enough, the cats on a quest have 9 lives. Normally with a hunter, you can faint 3 times and then the quest is over. With a cat, when you faint, and the health bar goes to 0, instead of dying and going back to base camp, one of those acorns is consumed. Once both acorns are consumed, your third faint is the only one that actually counts against you for that quest, giving them essentially 9 lives, ironically. The other difference is that felines can't use the consumable items. Instead, they have their own set of things which will charge up. That bar that's flashing next to the 0 in the bottom right hand corner of my screen is the point bar. You have to get enough points to activate a skill. For example, Palico Rally, the skill I have selected now by the item bar. One moment, I need to check if I have enough ferns. Yep. The Palico Rally skill requires 2 bars to use. You see where the bars are flashing, but they're not filled yet. You fill up bars by gathering or attacking large monsters, not large monsters, any monsters. So let's hit these low enough so I can charge up the bar to show off the feline skills. The cat has the armor and whatnot that you put on it. So for example, right now, my cat Nova is wearing the Macau armor. And then they have 2 ways of attacking. They have their sword, or melee weapon, if it's not happens to be a sword. And then they have a boomerang, which you can charge up and release. And you can combo those into a multitude of things. So you can do some sword strikes, throw the boomerang, and then follow up with a dive after the boomerang. You can do sword strikes, pull out the boomerang, and I did the same thing again. I'm not that good with Prowler mode yet. I've seen some people do some interesting combos with it. It's not, strictly speaking, as strong as a hunter early game, but I've seen some people do some crazy things with the Prowlers later on in the game. Alright, and another interesting thing about them is if things get too dicey... Oh, the weapon has to be put away. Come on. If things get too dicey, you can just dig underground and hide. While you're underground, you're completely invincible from damage, and you just sort of hang out down there and pop back out. So, for example, now that I have the 2 points down in the skill bar down there, I can utilize any of my skills, like the hunting horn. Because that takes 2, I have 2, and there it goes. So, that's a brief demonstration on how Prowler mode works. And our first quest of today is now complete. There we go. On to the next. The next quest that our cat's going on today is another gathering quest back to the Jurassic Frontier to pick up some mushrooms, which are at the far end of the area. Some of these gathering quests are very repetitive to what we did as our hunter already, but these ones are specifically for the Prowler, so you can just sort of get a feel for how it works, I think. So once again, the Prowler can't use any consumables. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. But they don't use the same consumables that hunters do. They have their health horn if they want to heal. They don't need stamina. You can have an antidote horn for poison. So they don't need any of your regular pouch items, which makes them ideal for gathering quests because you can just leave all your items at home and then not have to worry about your pouch getting too full. They're also good for these kind of quests because, as I'm demonstrating right now, you can just hold down the dash button the entire time without having to worry about stamina depletion. And besides those, they just gather faster naturally, as we've seen already. So this quest has tasked us to go after some abyssal mushrooms, which are back in areas 9, 10, and 11. I know for sure that they're found in 10, because that's where we found them last time. But I'm pretty sure you can probably find them in 9 and 11 as well. So, off we go. Whee! Well, that was cute. A little somersault from the cat. Okay. So, mushrooms. There might not be any here, but they're definitely in 10. The other interesting thing about the cat is that it has unlimited pickaxes and bug nets, because, once again, it doesn't use the consumable items, or any items, actually. So you see on my little icon above my head, well, it was above my head, that the bug nets, they had a little infinity symbol next, or the pickaxes rather, had a little infinity symbol next to them as I was using them. So that's always nice. It really helps save on resources if you gather with the cats. And time, because they do it so much faster. There's some abyssal mushrooms, that's what we need. Let's see. Oh. These cats keep stealing my stuff. I'm not really that good with the cat combos yet, but we're getting there. It's very different than hunting with an actual hunter. Alright. The cat also has a block that it can do with its little sword, but I can't imagine that's a very strong shield compared to something like a lance or whatnot. It's probably comparable to a greatsword block. Let's see, we have 5 abyssal mushrooms. I think we need 8. Yes, so we need to find 3 more in here somewhere. Shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, there's some. 1. And these jaggies need to stop. 2 and 3. Awesome. I'll grab some more just because they give some money and resource points, which are always good. Account items are always nice to have. Those are the items that you can't bring back with you after a... Where's the exit? Oh, it's over there. Those are items that you can't bring back with you after a quest, but they will give you points and or money. So, they're always nice to pick up. There's never a reason not to. So, that's our Prowler Gathering quests down. As you can see by our bar down there, in the bottom right-hand corner, I haven't really attacked many monsters this quest so far, but the bar is starting to fill up a little bit. That's because whenever you do gathering, or really if you do anything besides just running around, that bar will fill up. And then of course the cat always has a few free, well not always, you can switch out its abilities, but right now my cat has a couple of free abilities that don't take any of the bar down. Like this one is when he throws small bombs. This one he throws a slightly larger bomb. I'm sure you've noticed sometimes, I know I've noticed because they hit me, my cat uses that on regular quests as well. So there's the second Prowler quest done for the day. So, our final quest for today for the Prowler is to go and collect Wycatomy points in the Jurassic Frontier. The point collection quests are sort of interesting in that they have no set goal. The goal of them is to just run around, gather, and then when you're finished gathering, you come and you give all the account items that you've gathered over the quest into the box, and you're done. It has to be 500 points worth, and everything has its own little individual values that you can look at on the item itself. So, this will be items like, I know abyssal mushrooms, unique mushrooms, I think probably unique ferns as well. Basically, these are the items that you aren't allowed to bring back into base camp with you. So this will give a good opportunity to once again show off a little more of the Prowler mode, and also stock up on some items. Gathering with the cats are so much easier just because of how much faster it is. It probably takes about half the time to do all this stuff with the cat as it would with a regular hunter. So mostly what I need right now is bugs, so we're going to try to focus on those on this quest. I don't really want to go too far away though from the base camp, because this quest shouldn't take very long. There's immortal moths, that's an account item. I saw some ferns back here. I might go hit those, the bugs over there, the big ants, they're called Alteroth. Might go hit them and try to get some items. The bugs in this game are interesting. If you kill them, most of the time they will just shatter into a billion little pieces. But if you kill them slowly, such as with poison, they do not shatter. See, that one just broke into a bunch of pieces. And occasionally you can kill them with just a normal weapon attack and they won't shatter, but that's very rare. More often than not, the best way to collect items from them, if you want items from them, is to poison them and then just wait. Don't need any mope shrooms. Insect husks. Yeah, the cat actually doesn't need any of the potions or steaks or anything. I just accidentally forgot to empty my pouch after the last couple of quests. So, looks like we have 2 bars of our points down there. Skill points. Where's the bug? There's the bug. Unfortunately, the bugs that I really need for stuff aren't found in this area. But this was the only area that I have Prowler quests unlocked for. So, I figured might as well do them and show them off. This new mode for this game. I'm not sure how the cat stacks up against the hunter in terms of damage done and damage taken, but I'm going to assume it does less damage, just because, you know, it's smaller. Nope, that's going to be insect food, so I don't want to gather that. We're going to head back after I run through 6, because I think I might have gathered enough stuff. Let's see what we have. Yeah, we'll be safe here, it's just Laranoth. Okay, we have immortal moths, unique ferns, and unique mushrooms. Really, it's only 2 of each. That's not going to be enough. And we'll keep looking. If we really need to, we can run down and gather abyssal mushrooms. But those, would rather not do that just because they're so far away. The other neat thing about the Prowlers is that you can just run between these big guys' legs. Whee! Because they're so small. So I'm not sure how many points each thing actually is, because I didn't see it when I was just looking at my inventory. Huh. Getting a lot of Felvine, not a lot of ferns. It's unfortunate. I know there's another item here you can get, pretty good, but you can only get it when you have to stagger those large Laranoth out of eating something, so they look like they're not going to be eating right now because they're just sort of resting. That's alright though. Snow herb, oh that's interesting, it's a new one. I'll toss the skulls, I don't need those. So, hopefully that will be enough, because you only need 500 points here. Normally these quests where you have to go and gather points are 1,000, but this one's lower for some reason. Maybe because it's the cat, maybe because it's, you know, the first time using the cat for such a quest. I don't know. I'm not complaining too much though, I don't mind. These quests, if you don't need an item in the area, are kind of uninteresting. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, there we go. That's the amount of points I needed, so we are good. Let's see. I had 85 points over, if you see down there. so I had one moth too many. Well, that's the end of this part of the playthrough. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, comment if you have any suggestions, and subscribe if you don't want to miss the rest of the series. See you later, bye!